Hi, in this video I want to show you how you can easily do image manipulation with a package called image intervention. The package can be found on image.intervention.io. The first thing you have to do is require the package into your installation via composer require, and then you are set. You can create images in several ways. Creating images is creating an instance of an image so you can handle several stuff on that image. The possible manners to create an image is creating it from a file with a file path, created it from the content of a file get contents example, created from a GD resource, or created directly from an URL or an uploaded file. For my demo, I will use an URL. So I load an image from GitHub and return it to the browser with the response function on the image. The response function can return JPEG, PNG, TIFF, can return several formats. It is all clear explained in the documentation. So when we return that image as a JPEG to the browser, we see the image. One thing we could do with an image is rotate it, this example, with an angle of 90 for me, for now, and return the JPEG. If we refresh, you can see the image is rotated 90 degrees and returned to the browser. Very simple. One of the most common use cases for image manipulation is resizing an image. This can be very easily done. You resize the image with a width and a height and return it as a JPEG. Now it's resized to 300 width and 400 height, and you directly see there is a problem with that image. The aspect ratio of the image is not kept. This can be easily fixed with a closure on the resize function. You specify the width or the height you want. So I say 200 for the width. The height can be calculated, and we want to keep the aspect ratio of the image. So when we run that code now, you will see the width is fixed to 200 pixels and the height is calculated because of the aspect ratio constraint. Very handy. Use it all the time. We can also prevent possible upsizing. What is that? Well, if our image is only 500 pixels of height and we say we want it to be 1000, it will not be 1000 because the height is 500. It will not blow up my image. We can handle a file and save it somewhere. So here I say, save me that image to the storage path on lesson 1 and with a quality of 80 and JPEG as format. If we do that, I have to return your. If you do that, you can see the stream that is saved into the file. If you look into the file system, you see our image is saved here. A common use case for this is resizing images and storing them in folders by their resolution. If we want color consistency, let's say on a website with logos, we can choose to make all our logos grayscale in a very simple way. You see our logo is grayscaled. If you're not such a fan of gray, but you want a color, let's say blue, then you can colorize your image. And the last example I want to show, if you choose to put text on an image, you can also do it with image intervention. Here I say that I want text on my image. The get text, that's the query string text if this is provided, and if none is provided, I will put lesson1 on it. It will be positioned on X20 and Y40, and the font I will use is Railway stored on my system, and the font size is the font size of 30. So here you can see we have lesson1 because no query string text is provided. And if we provide hello world, you see that hello world is written on the image. These examples are some common use cases, but no, the API is very extended. So if you have your own use case and want to see if it's available in image intervention, you can look through the documentation of the site. Thank you for watching. The source code of this tutorial can be found on the LLoadout GitHub repository. If you liked this video, please give it a thumb. And if you want to see more tutorials of mine, please follow my channel. See you in the next video.